How's it going, guys? My name's Mike. You guys doing well? I promise I won't talk about the birth of my child. Because I don't have kids, so every day is a blessing. You know what I mean? Hell yeah, dude. Clap if you don't have kids. That's a lively clap. That's a clap of freedom right there. I used to say clap if you have kids. Not as fun. Much more regretful and somber, that clap. I just feel, you know what? My sister has 2 kids, and they wake up every day. And, like, she looks pretty exhausted. You know what I mean? She looks very tired. Meanwhile, you know what I'm going to do after this? I'm going to play Nintendo Switch until I fall asleep and wake up whenever. Tomorrow. Hell yeah, it's awesome. And if I had 2 children, I would have to let them have a turn. And so I'm not ready to do that. I'm not ready to do that. I'm from Cleveland. I'm also one of the out-of-towners. Yeah, that's the clap it deserves. A Cleveland clap. It's a lot of fentanyl in that clap. It's a pretty good fentanyl clap. I like being from Cleveland. I like being from the Midwest. This is the Midwest too. This is the Midwest city that made it. So I feel like a little fish in a fat pond. You know what I mean? But I like it. I'm a single man. You could tell. You could smell it on me. You could see. I haven't taken my hand out of my pocket. Yeah, I'm not. This isn't a man who fucks his wife. This is a guy who just hangs out with his cats, and I love it. I do like going on dates, though. I just like having experiences. You know what I mean? Even if it's a bad date, it's an experience. That's what I'm looking for. I went out with a lady semi-recently, though, and then we were just hanging out and eating, and she just went, huh. I'm like, well, that's not going to be good. No good can come after that sound. And I was like, what's going on? And she's like, I don't know, you look like you had to keep a journal as a child. And I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Fuck you. You know what I mean? You know how complicated it is to be incredibly angry, but also incredibly seen for the first time in a very long time? I was like, it's much worse. I keep a journal as an adult, and I'm going to tear you a new one today in today's page. Boy, did I talk about how loud she ate, and we never went out again. I took a separate lady to get ice cream, and I think that, yeah, dude, that's the best date, you know? It's a date that shows I don't have money. So I'm like, let's go. Let's go get a child's treat. Let's have some fun. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, I'm in Cleveland when I'm doing this, just so it's set up. And so it's extra cheap. It's like cheaper than it can be. And I was middle of the day, sun out, perfect time to take a lady out. No expectations, no problems. And at the end of the date, we shook hands. You know what I mean? To prove that the date had been completed. And because I'm a romantic, and we were texting, and later that afternoon she was like, hey, why didn't you kiss me? And I was like outside in the sun? Like, she's like, yeah, if you would have kissed me, we would have made out. Wouldn't that have been fun? And I said, no. No, that wouldn't have been fun at all. Guys, I turned 40 in June. I turned 40. You know the last thing I want to do as a guy who's about to turn 40 is make out with a lady outside of the ice cream store. In the middle of the day, in front of a bunch of families, in Cleveland, Ohio. To be fair, if I would have made out with her, that would have been the most Cleveland shit I could have did that day. Just start making out with her, start fingering her in front of the ice cream store. The only thing would have made it more Cleveland is if I wore felt pajama pants on the date. Hell yeah, and I paid for the ice cream with scratcher winnings. I like to travel. I do like traveling. I went to Australia, which is like, yeah, it's not that I just am willing to sleep in airports, so it's like anyone could get there. It's fine, just sleep on the ground. Australia's really cool though. While I was there, I fell in love, and when I held a koala, which still, yeah, it's the best thing I've ever done in my entire life. $50, that's all it takes. Australia is a very weird country. You go there and you give them $50 and they give you an endangered species. You know what I mean? So it's the best thing I've ever done. It's lighter and heavier than I thought it would be. And it's adorable. It's so soft. But you guys know the dirty little secret about koalas? They all have chlamydia. Yeah, if you were unaware of that fact, the koala community is riddled with chlamydia. It's a very chlamydic animal. It's very strange. But when you see one up close, you're like, man, this thing is adorable. I'd fuck the shit out of it. You know what I mean? Like, but as a vegetarian, I would never. I respect life. I respect animals. But I was very excited to do this, but my friends and family, they ruined it. They were like, hey, you probably have chlamydia now. I was like, that's not how it works. It's not. I just held it. I didn't kiss it. It's not how chlamydia works at all. Here's the thing. I'm about to be 40. I'm not really worried about chlamydia. You know what I mean? If I were to go back there and they were like, hey, if you hold a koala now, you're going to get chlamydia, I would do it in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me? It's a koala. They have healthcare. It's Australia. It's not the United States. You know what I mean? Like, one pill gets rid of chlamydia. According to our health secretary, 2 give you autism. So, like, I think I got to do that. Yeah. RFK is great, right? RFK is if, like, chlamydia became a person. That's what chlamydia would look and sound like. Family curse taking its time with him. You know what I mean? So it's not a curse, it's just the CIA knows he's not a threat. And that is a historical joke. All right, having fun. All right. Yeah, I have cats, and like I like having cats. Any cat owners in here? Hell yeah. Having cats is the best thing on earth. I love cats so much. I got cats with my ex-wife. She got a green card, but I got the cats, so like I win. I think so, because the cats will probably be here in 4 years, but I don't know about that green card, and I know I don't like it either. I was trying to make a citizen without procreating. I don't know what you guys are doing. I don't know how you're playing your part. Do you guys know how green cards work? Yes. Yeah, this is Chicago. Ohio does not. Ohio thinks it's like a hunting thing. They're like, wait, I could hunt whatever all year round. What that? So my ex and I, we did get married because we fell in love, but that's gross. Next time I marry, it's for money. And hell yeah, babe. So we got married, and we got married right before the pandemic, and then you can imagine right after we got vaccinated, she was like, please leave. And I did, but I took the cats. You heard me talk for a little bit, you get why. Being locked in a room with me for 2 years might make you want to leave a marriage. But we're friends still. Like, she wants to live here, and she's like, I don't want it to look like a green card marriage. Can we stay till I get my 5-year green card? So we finally just got divorced, which is great. And now she has her 5-year green card, and she gets to live here. She contributes to society. She has a great job. She owns her own house, and I wanted to help her stay in the United States because that was her dream, and I feel pretty good about doing that. And also, my ex-wife she's from England. I don't want her to go back to England. Do you guys know what England has? Healthcare. They're like, hey, you're sick, get in there. We'll take care of it. This one's on us. They have amazing public transportation throughout the whole country. I can take a train anywhere. I've been to England. You take a train anywhere you want to go. It's awesome. And they have a somewhat functioning government. You know what I mean? That's bullshit. That's straight bullshit. You know what I mean? If you divorce me, I want you to live in Ohio as a woman. And I want you to think about what you did to me. I want you to suffer the consequences of your actions. But yeah, I'm a good guy. And that's my time, you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Take care.